I am too lazy for an introduction, so I'm not doing an introduction today. I'm sure you know what an introduction looks like. Yeah, continue. That seems like the thing to do. Or maybe not. Maybe the thing to do is to never stream again. Whoops. I'm streaming again. Already screwed that one up. Boop boop boop. Vroom vroom. That's the sound a car makes. Did you know? Now you do. Amazing. That's not solid. Could not bounce off. I don't really know what I'm going to do quite yet in terms of playing the game. I apparently got a fruit salad. I don't know what that is. Well, I mean, I know what a fruit salad is, but I don't know what it is in regards to things in this game. I now have 366 of those cars. That's pretty impressive, right? It's more than 365, as I do the longest drift ever done and accidentally take that car out in the process. But hey, I didn't get a skill point, never mind. I'm very close to one, though. Although I found out a way to get those super easily, so it doesn't really even matter if I lose them anymore. Also because I've already unlocked all the things that require skill points, essentially. Look at this car. It is a car rendered not that well because I'm in the low graphical settings. I think a new update made things look worse in low, but I'm not sure. I could be lying. Yay, drifting! I didn't fall off the road like I thought I was going to. I have enough points to buy a thing. Hooray. I did it. I've basically unlocked all the things that you can only buy once, and then there are these things that you can buy unlimited times, so I'm just buying all of them once. So in my progress counter, when you go to stats on perks unlocked, it'll say 75 out of 75. Currently it says 72 because there are 3 of the unlimited use ones that I haven't purchased yet, but I will purchase them eventually. Excuse me. Bet you didn't know this is going to be the sneeze stream. Bet you didn't know this is going to be such an awfully active stream on the chat. I mean, this is the most active chat has ever been. I mean, this Tin and Stealing guy really seems to love my stream. He's posted multiple times in it already, even if both of those messages were the same message, but disregard that small bit of information, because it doesn't really matter in the long run. In fact, does anything really matter in the long run? The only thing that matters is me streaming Moreza Forza. Let's do something like a championship, I guess. I'm setting a route like some sort of dingus and not just teleporting there automatically. I knew there was a reason I did it. Now I can take a picture of this fine automobile in gold. Let's do a championship. I don't particularly like championships for the reason that it's just do more races than normal. So let's see. I can use my Tic Tac Subaru BRZ Horizon Edition with XP boost, except this car does not turn whatsoever, so I'd rather not. I think I'll stick with the car I currently have. Boop. I spy a Horizon Edition Supra, which to my knowledge is not possible to get currently. Presumably you'll be able to win it in a Forza-thon. Hey, I start out in front because of that perk I got. So I have no excuse to lose this race. I've been bullied. Knocked off the checkpoint. No, I didn't check if Streambot worked in my Discord. I should probably go do that after this race, make sure that that thing actually worked. Yeah, 262 experience points. Yeah, 250 experience points. Gotta get all that experience. Yeah, 250 more experience points. And a victory. Did Streambot work? Streambot worked! Hooray. Everything is alright now. Except for all the things that aren't alright. And there are a lot of those in the world. But let's not focus on those. Let's focus on the things that aren't wrong. Like the mathematical function 2 plus 2 equals 4. Hey, I'm now level 191. That's a lot higher than I was the last time I streamed this game. I've been playing it quite a lot over the weekend. Alright, next race is this one. I've decided. I think it was a great decision. Grate as in cheese grater. Like, I will grate up this race and put it on my pasta. That seems like a good thing to do. I'll drive all over the pasta with my Toyota Corolla. Starting in the pole position will no doubt help the pasta driving over process. I mean, it's a very important process. Gotta drive over your pasta if you want to have good tasting pasta. I mean, I should know as an expert pasta driver overer, I know the importance of having a good drive over that pasta before you eat it. So if you don't drive over the pasta, who knows, the pasta might be alive and attack you and kill you while you're eating it. And nobody wants that. I mean, maybe masochists do, but chances are you're not a masochist, at least not while you're eating your pasta. So you don't want your pasta to become alive. So you drive over the pasta to make sure that it's dead before you eat it. Very important stuff. And also, when you drive over it, the rubber that your wheels leave improve the texture of that pasta just enough so that it tastes a little bit better than it would if you didn't drive over it. So that's why you have to drive over your pasta. Now, the fact that I mentioned earlier you have to do it in a Toyota Supra, that doesn't really matter. You can really use any car, you know, unless it's a Volkswagen, because Volkswagens aren't in Forza Horizon 3. And if a car does not exist in Forza Horizon 3, then clearly it does not exist in real life, because this game is real life, because I am playing it in real life. I mean, these are undisputable facts that I am spewing out of my mouth for some reason, because I don't have anything else to talk about. That was a particularly nasty crash because it knocked off my wing. Now I can't fly anywhere anymore, although I couldn't fly anywhere before, because cars don't fly, because they're not planes. Unless they're flying cars, but my Supra is not. It's just a pasta driver overer thingy. I mean, I could win this XP boost car that I already have. Exciting. 100,000 credits is not terrible. Is the chat even working, or is it just a really quiet day? I mean, if it is a really quiet day, that's fine, but Just want to make sure it's not broken. I don't know how you would tell me the chat is broken if the chat is broken, because you can't use the chat, because I wouldn't see it. That's logic. Although you could just tweet at me. Twitter.com/GinandStelian. That's my Twitter account. You can tweet at me. Except at me is not my account, as I just mentioned. It's a different one. But you can probably figure out which one it is. But can you figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? No. You can't. Nobody can. The world will never know. I mean, that apple said May, but we all know the correct answer is will, or September. The world, September, never know. It's grammatically correct. If your definition of grammatically correct is grammatically incorrect. But what if your statement of the definition of grammatically correct is grammatically correct, but yet it says grammatically incorrect? That's a bit of a paradox there. What do you do in that situation? The answer is you eat pasta that hasn't been driven over with a tire, because that way it'll give you a little bit more courage, because you're eating pasta that you know it could kill you. I mean, hopefully it won't, but the possibility is there, so suck it up, you eat that pasta, and if you don't die, then you have added bravery, added courage, and hopefully added wisdom that should let you know that the definition of grammatically correct is what it is. And therefore, things work. They don't not work. Huzzah. I didn't lose my spoiler that time. And I called it spoiler instead of wing that time. See, things can also have various names. Which is another paradox, because who knows, what if another name for grammatically correct is grammatically incorrect? Then what do you do in that situation? You're kind of screwed. There's no real way to figure out what you mean. So you just have to talk in live streams to nobody, in the vague hope that someone will watch this many years in the future as a recording when I've eventually uploaded them to YouTube, like 10 years from now, and then someone somewhere might find it vaguely amusing. That won't happen. I guarantee it. Then if it does happen, what do you do? Like, you can't sue me. I mean, I guess you could. You can sue anyone for anything if you're stupid enough to do that. The question is, are you stupid enough to do that? And I hope the answer is no. I hope you're not stupid enough to do that, because if you are stupid enough to do that, that means you're a stupid person, and that's bad. It's not good to be stupid. Don't be stupid. I mean, unless you're being dumb. That's perfectly fine. You can be dumb, just don't be stupid. I don't think there's a difference between those two words. It's like how you can use grammatically correct and grammatically incorrect interchangeably, like we've been discussing. You can use stupid and dumb interchangeably. So the reason I said that you could be dumb but not stupid was because I was attempting to make a dumb joke. Or maybe it was a stupid joke. I don't know. The world may never know. It's, you know, the Tootsie Pop conundrum. Who knows? I mean, does anybody really know anything? No. Nobody knows anything. Except for all the things that everybody knows, but we don't know those things. We don't know that we know them. We don't know that we know those things, is what I'm trying to say here. I mean, do I know that I'm playing Forza Horizon 3 right now? I mean, I kind of know, but how do I know that I am playing Forza Horizon 3 right now? You know, that's a more difficult question. You know, I'm using my eyeballs to see the visuals on this computer monitor that resemble the video game, but, you know, then I could be watching a video of it, not playing it, so, you know, then I also have to connect the fact that my fingers are touching a controller, moving it in various ways that cause things in the game to change in a predictable manner. That's how you know you're actually playing the game. But how do you know that you know that you know that you're playing Forza Horizon 3? That's where things become really tricky, because how do you know that you're even moving the controller in the first place? How do you know that you're doing it consciously and it's not just some subconscious pre-programmed thing, because we're all living in a computer simulation and we don't actually have any sort of free will whatsoever? Those are the kinds of questions that you have to ponder about when playing this video game that's meant for zoning out and thinking about dumb things like, why did the chicken cross that road? I don't know. I don't know anything. Nobody knows anything. The world may never know. The world in September never know, for that matter. So, you know, it's hard to say. But I did that championship, and now I can do, wait for it, another championship. Revolutionary idea. Asphalt circuits, I like it.
Eastern precision and elegance here at the Asian Sports Championship.
Yeah, give me the RX-7. With the nice Automodelista decal, which was a game that came out in 03 or 04 for the PS2 and the GameCube and the Xbox. I had the Xbox version, because that was the only console I had back then. Pretty good game. I don't know if the gameplay, if gameplay-wise it holds up that well these days, but it had a really cool cel-shaded graphics style, and I think that would still hold up today. But again, we have this conundrum of, there's another Automodelista RX-7. We have the conundrum of, now how do I know if I'm playing Forza Horizon 3 or if I'm playing Automodelista? Like, because the visuals point to both. So it's tricky. Everything is tricky. You know, especially if that thing is named Tricky, then it's definitely tricky. And, you know, not like Pongo or Flip or something like that. No, it's tricky. Also, how's the audio levels? It might be very low, actually. Because I turned the audio in the game down to 1 from 10. So I was trying to watch a stream and play the game at the same time, and the game was way too loud, and I turned it down to 1, which is the lowest it goes, and it's still kind of too loud. Just a very loud game in general. Gotta hear those automobiles. Gotta hit those signs. Gotta shove the AI out of the way to take the lead in a not so polite manner. Yeah, that was some ultimate clean racing right there, where I slammed into the car. Thank you, Yakov. I hope the clickbaity title gets me 1 billion followers by the end of the stream. I mean, we're almost there already. Hey, Cathador. Nice Monday stream. It's true, it is Monday. It is a stream. And it is nice. The game is nice, at least. I don't know if the stream is nice. Hasn't been too much chat so far, but that's alright. Hey, I won! Even though the AI is on the unbeatable difficulty, so, I mean... Here's another paradox. I've been talking about paradoxes all stream. You haven't heard because no one's been watching, but... I've been chatting to myself about paradoxes and using some sort of ridiculous logic because it's vaguely amusing to me. How can I beat an unbeatable AI? I mean, that title's a lie. I should sue Turn 10, Playground Games, Microsoft Studios, Microsoft, Xbox. I should just sue the entire video game industry for this egregious error. Let's continue our championship. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah, I heard. Makes me look forward to American Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's always been one of my favorite holidays for some reason. Always like watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. And also, it's become a tradition that I make a Thanksgiving Day menu on Thanksgiving Day in the morning. Either while I'm watching the parade or before it. And it's like a one-page menu listing all the things that my family's serving for Thanksgiving, and it always has the most ridiculous clip art I can find on it. Because of course it does. I mean, if your dumb traditional make things in Microsoft Word for fun documents don't have as much ridiculous clip art as possible, I mean, what are you doing? You're watching other streamers, so you missed some minutes. That's fine. I don't mind, but you should probably go find those minutes. I mean, it's not good to lose your time. Better find it again. Man, I've been in a really illogical mood today. If that even is a mood. You played 30 minutes of Forza Horizon 1. Did I 100% that game? I can't remember. No, I didn't. But I beat the main mission. I beat the main campaign, rather. And I think I did most of the things that there were to do. I didn't do the 1,000 challenge, or whatever it was, where like each car in the game had 6 separate things you had to do with the car. I never got around to doing that because that was DLC added after I kind of played the game. And I never bought the Rally expansion because it was $20 and that seemed like quite a lot. And then I paid $100 for this, but shh. Don't sweat the details. How's the 1 billion follower goal going? Not quite there yet. Hope to get there by the end of the stream. See, the trick is I never turn off the stream ever again. And then I can get 1 billion followers by the end of the stream. But that would probably only happen if there were 1 billion fake accounts made and they all followed me. But that would be slightly suspicious, I would imagine. And I don't like suspicion. So please do not make 1 million alt accounts and follow me on those. The trick is I become immortal and stream forever. That's true. And I have to make sure that Twitch doesn't go down permanently before I can get that billion follower mark. Maybe I could just edit the CSS on my Twitch page so that it says I have a billion followers. Or I could just tell someone to Photoshop a picture of my channel where it says I have a billion followers, even though we all know I don't. Did I calculate the progress for real? Yeah, it should be the real progress. So I have, as of the start of the stream, like 233 followers, so that should be 223 divided by a billion, and then times 100, or maybe divided by 100, I can't remember. I drove off when I should have started the challenge because I'm stupid. I should show off some of the more ridiculous decals I've found in this game, because there are some. There are some very ridiculous decals, including one that I bought a 1.7 million credit car for, just so I could have the decal. And then I used it in a 33 lap long race so I could get an achievement in the game. The joys of achievement hunting. Are these online races? These are not online races. These are just single player, but it's using the names of real people as like drivatars. So like, supposedly the AI cars are driving like the people that they represent, but to me the AI cars kind of all drive the same in this game. Which is to say, I don't really feel like they have the drivatar technology that was in like Forza 5 and Forza 6. I mean, granted, I've never played those games, so I've never actually experienced the drivatars before this game. I guess in Forza 6 Apex I did, but I don't remember that much. But I know the AI seems like they're kind of on rails. It's not terrible. It's not quite the level of, say, Gran Turismo, but doesn't feel quite as good as like it did in Forza 4. In my opinion, Forza 4 had the best AI that I've driven, at least, in any racing game. But there are many racing games that I have not played, so they could have better AI than Forza 4. I like that you don't have to win every race in single player to complete the tournaments or championships. The only races you have to win are the street races. I do not have a PS4, that is true. If I did have a PS4... Okay, let's find some guy to race. If I did have a PS4, I would probably have Drive Club, which is the PS4 exclusive racing game. Apparently that has really good graphics from what I've seen. Don't know about the AI. Don't know really that much about it, except I don't think it has any licensed tracks, which is slightly disappointing, but I mean, this game doesn't have any licensed tracks either, so. Kind of wish they put the Surfers Paradise Street Circuit in Surfers Paradise, but there's probably reasons for that. Enemy Iacid. Wait, is that... Oh, that's a car to take a picture of. Yeah, if I had a PS4, I'd be playing 100-foot robot golf right now, not Forza... I want to say Forza 3, but Forza 3 is a different game from this. You cannot shorten this. You have to say Forza Horizon 3. Or I guess you could say FH3, which is strange. I gotta challenge him, but he went away. Oh, no, he didn't. There he is. He's level 145. It's probably not high enough for me to keep him, but whatever. You have 4 slots for, like, other cars or other drivers, and they can kind of earn credits for you. And you want people with a higher driver level. So at this point, the guy with the lowest driver level I have is probably like level 180 or something. And I have one guy that's like level 415, which is kind of ridiculous. So chances are this guy is not going to be any help to me. Let's win a car! No, we're not going to win a car. Not today. Let's see, does this guy help me at all? No, he does not. Okay, so I have someone who's level 160. And then 276, 282, and 415. Rejected. Have I gotten any higher combos than 12? 12 is the max if you're not in a convoy, I think. I remember last stream I was getting like a ×7 combo. I didn't think it was possible. I think I might have been in a convoy and have not realized it at the time. Because I think actually if you're in a full convoy with all the skills and it's a skill song, you can get up to a ×16 multiplier. But if you're not in a convoy, the max you can get is ×12. And if you haven't gotten the skill that gets you the ×6 power up, the max is ×10. So you prefer games like Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, and Test Drive Unlimited. Test Drive Unlimited was great, and so was Hot Pursuit. Like the first Test Drive Unlimited, I did literally everything you could possibly do in that game, except for one thing. There was one achievement that was like win 3 club races, and I didn't have any friends who had the game, so I couldn't join a club. So I never got that achievement. So that game is sitting at 990 out of 1,000 gamer score, and will probably always be there. Unless someone happens to have the game and wants to help me get that one achievement. And I can finally, after 10 years, 100% that game. I also played Unlimited 2, which was not as good as the first game. And I did not do literally everything you could possibly do, because that requires a ridiculously large amount of stuff to do from what I remember. I did all the races though, I did all the exploration stuff, so I did pretty much all the single player stuff. There was just in that game an even larger emphasis on club stuff, and I didn't want to join a club. And Hot Pursuit was the Criterion one. Actually, all of the Hot Pursuit games were pretty good. The Criterion one was pretty good as well. But in terms of Forza games that I have played all of them except for 5 and 6, because I don't have an Xbox One. And I only played the 360 version of Horizon 2. I mean, Unlimited 2 is not a bad game. Just has a lot of quirks. And I found that it's kind of hard. I always ended up like crash. Oh, I said Anna, apparently. I didn't mean to. I always found that I crashed into things like a ridiculously large amount of time. Like whenever I got up to speed, I just crash into something and then stop. But makes me kind of want to go back and play that. So that car changed color. I saw you. Have it on PS3, so I'd have to go down to the living room and play that at some point. I remember I bought one DLC car for Test Drive Unlimited 2 for some reason. It was a Veyron, but a special version of the Veyron. And I thought if I bought it in the DLC, I could get it immediately, but I think you still had to pay in-game credits for it, so it took me a long time to be able to use the DLC car that I paid $1 for. Color Splash has been interesting. I already got good reviews, but I have not seen any gameplay footage of it. One thing I've been wanting to do is a co-op campaign, but I couldn't find any matches earlier. I've past a couple of days I've been on an achievement binge in this game, trying to get all the achievements, and I've gotten all but 4 now, and 3 of them kind of require online stuff. Gave up. Thank you for giving up, game. Has Torito broken? Let me check. I need to get out of here. I don't think I can. I can alt enter. There we go. What's this button? It's not refresh. Collapse. Wow, you can expand and collapse. I have 1 friends who play this game. That is not a grammatically correct sentence. Network. No, I have Torito. So I don't know why it gave up. Maybe it was lazy. I've always been into all sorts of racing games, so I like track games. I've liked open world games like this. I just like racing games in general. Which it means it's kind of strange that I still haven't bothered to get my license and drive cars in the real world. That's one of many quirks that I have. Although I'd say that's probably one of the quirkier quirks. So I'll give it a minute to see if it can find a co-op campaign session. I have not had any luck with it finding one so far. It's always just said like finding forever. Even though like online adventures I've had no problem getting into matches. So I don't know if it's just nobody's doing co-op campaign or if it's broken or what. But I can't get my 2 co-op campaign achievements if it doesn't work. Yeah, I do like cars. That's a strange thing. Like, it's not just cars in video games. I like cars in real life as well. It's just I don't like driving them specifically in real life. It's quite bizarre. My dad has a 2015 Mustang.
You
I mean, it's a base model, but it's still a Mustang. And he's offered to let me drive it, but I haven't driven it yet, which I should probably get around to doing that eventually. Considering he's kind of maybe thinking of trading it in for a different car because he's scared that he won't be able to drive it in the snow, even though knowing him, he's not going to drive in the snow no matter what car he has, so... his is red. Ruby red metallic, I believe. He paid extra money for the color. And it is a pretty great color. It's the color that I would have a Mustang in if I had a Mustang. Maybe one day I will actually have that car. It's a real possibility of that happening. In fact, the starter car I used, starter car I used was a Ford Mustang because it's one of the 4 that you can use. Except it's the tuned version, the Shelby one, which means it has an ugly front, but whatever. And the funny thing is, even though this is the first car I have in the game, it's still, in my opinion, the single best car I have in this game in terms of acceleration. And it's not the best at handling, but it's still pretty good at handling. And top speed's pretty good as well. I use this car for pretty much all of the PR stunt challenges. I got 3 stars on, I'd say all but maybe like 2 with this Mustang. There's one where I had to use an off-road car because he had to drive in a river. That's not going to make it. I think you have to get 900 feet there. Need a lot of speed for that one. Hey Vinny, how are you doing? I have hit a tree, and I have not found a co-op campaign session. Let's do an online adventure. As I sneeze, sorry. I muted those last couple of sneezes so it's not becoming the sneeze stream. You've been buried in books. That's not good. You should dig yourself out of them. Do not develop a sneezing habit, please. But let's find an online adventure session. So you found one immediately. So let's do an adventure. Select my car. Let's see. Which is the highest PI one I have? That one. Okay. I haven't done much with B-Class yet, so I don't really have a tuned car for it. Yeah, NSX is a pretty cool car. I like the new concept one that they... I don't know if they've started selling it yet. That car has been perpetually in... It's almost done. It's been in that state for like 5 years now, so I don't know if they actually have started selling them to people yet. Is there any new stuff in BeamMG? There is actually. There's a new campaign mode, which I have not looked into yet. So that might actually be a pretty good thing to stream in the future. In fact, I may do that next stream. What does syncing traffic do? I think it has to sync traffic up so that all the players have the same traffic patterns, because if they didn't, that would be kind of weird. Because you'd just be driving along and then someone would randomly crash and you wouldn't know why. You don't know how to classify a car as cool. I've always just said if it looks cool, it is cool. It's taking a long time for these players to get their rewards. Yeah, you can do a lot of really fun stuff with BeamNG. So I think I will go back to that game. This campaign mode looks interesting. Are these players ever going to finish getting their rewards? That is the question. Looks like yes. Alrighty. Now we have to wait for them to be ready. Hey look, people! Oh, by the way, I did get all the Forzathon rewards. I got all the horns, but I still like this one the best. Yeah, I've messed around with some of the mods in BeamNG. I have not looked to see what's come out in the past couple of months, so I'm sure there's been some interesting stuff people have made, so I'll look into that. Oh yeah, I think they added... Did they add Steam Workshop support? Or am I thinking of some other game? I think I'm thinking of Simple Planes. Added Workshop support. But BeamNG might have as well, I don't know. Screw the road! I don't think I should have screwed the road. Actually, screwing the road was fine, never mind. I can always play NHL Rivals 2004 again. Was not planning on revisiting that one, Yakov. Why did you stop in the middle of the road? Oh, I ran out of time? Okay, someone got there really quickly then. I like how I get XP for driving to the event even though I didn't actually drive to the event. Yeah, I streamed it during my XSN Games special stream where I played all of the games. Actually, I had a weird dream the other day where there was an 8th XSN sports game in development. I don't remember what the game was. It might have been baseball? Because Microsoft did make a baseball game in 03, but not in 04, which is when they started and also ended the XSN sports label. I have the highest level of everyone in this server. Which probably means I've been playing this game too much. Because when I was streaming it like 3 days ago... When was I streaming this game? Thursday, I think? I was at like level 69 and now I'm at like almost level 200. But anywho, this is team racing. I really like this concept. Where you're on one of two teams, and then how your team finishes overall is how each person in your team finishes overall. You kind of get points, and the team that gets more points wins. Right now my team is doing terrible. Kind of doing all the work for my team here. Oh no, the Subaru's overtaken me. Still haven't seen anyone online in my club yet, but hopefully I will eventually. I've seen multiple people from that AR-12 group. Even though there are multiple AR-12 groups, I've seen people from both of the AR-12 groups. Seen people from the Slap Train group. Is larger numbers better or worse? Larger is better. Your level only goes up. That's some weird effect there. Red had a 1-2, so looks like they're gonna win. I beat the other NSX, so that's something. Who also has a stock version, not tuned to 700. Will I reach a level 196? Yes, I will. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. 40,000 credits, 80,000 credits, thanks VIP. I'm ranked 9th overall because I entered in the last event in the championship. I actually, as a joke, used the Reliant in a championship, and I placed 3rd overall and won an event. Somehow. It was an all games event, so it wasn't actual races, which is probably why. CAB, cab. How nice. My vote is for the C class. So I want to do some games. Looks like Racing in Yarra Valley with A-Class is going to win. Although votes tend to flip around quite a lot for some reason in this game. But it looks like it's holding fairly steady at 15 votes, 17 votes in fact. You can get 2 votes with one of the skills, so that's why more people have voted. This car's completely undrivable. I showed it off last stream, so I'm not going to drive that. You know, I don't have any good A-Class car, except that, I'm sorry, I do. I have the KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode. I mean, how can I not use the KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode? I bet you never thought you would hear the phrase KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode uttered in your life, but you have heard it now. This is such a ridiculous concept. Actually, the guy who made this decal has designed this for like 60 different cars for some reason. All with like, whoops. All with like this KFC delivery. Like, KFC doesn't even deliver, at least not in the United States. So I don't understand, but I love it anyways. You're in the game with me? Ah, cool, thanks. Also, the Tesla doesn't have an engine sound, so you have to make it up on your own. Okay, that's enough of that. People are lagging all over the place. What could you have heard? You could have heard the phrase KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode. Twitch? Yes, I do have a Twitch.
You're listening to Touch Sensitive.
Keep left.
Our future classified.
200 yards. Turn left.
Um,
Turn left.
how do I respond to those people? I've never seen a message like that before.
In 400
My Twitch is, same as my Xbox. I don't know why I'm saying this. How can you hear me if you're not watching my Twitch? If I say it on Twitch. Okay, I might have to not drive to the event to answer the question. Oh wait, hold on. So let's load up the Xbox app and hopefully I can reply to this guy. Messages, there we go. I'm streaming on Twitch. My username is... Send. Yay! And then this guy said something else. Did I turn off the mic?
In 400 yards.
I thought so. I thought last stream, we went over the fact that my mic was turned off, but maybe not. Maybe it turned itself back on. See, this is the struggle with streaming and having a microphone on at the same time. Presumably, since the other guy told me to shut up, people are hearing it, so I should figure out how to turn that off, actually. Could not retrieve playlists, oh no. How do I turn off my radio? Because like all the volumes are at 1 here. Controls. So you're like make voice press to talk, because that's what I want. Anyone can join. I don't know how you disable the microphone. Hold on. I want to figure this out. Because I tried last stream too. Maybe I got the message from... Well, why would a random stranger just randomly tell me to shut up? Like, I think my voice is going through on the stream. Forza Horizon 3. Turn off microphone. How to mute the microphone in Forza 3. That's what I want. Privacy settings in the start on the Xbox app. That's a strange way to do it, but whatever. Okay. Privacy. Go to xbox.com to change privacy settings. Why is this the most complicated thing? This is still my email address. Okay, it wants a code. It's not annoying. So I should ignore the guy who told me to shut up then. Well, anyway, I have to race, so... Let me do the race. And then maybe I'll mute the mic or something. Sorry to everyone who has to listen to me. But I'm on the road to 1 billion followers. I've got to advertise in whatever way I possibly can. Gotta drive my KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode to victory. I run at the wall. I'm gonna miss the checkpoint. Oh, that was bad. Pew. Now I'm down to 8. It is a sad day. Also, thank you for the host, Fairyisms. Appreciate it. Channel needed moderating like once a year ago when I streamed Sonic Freeriders, and a bunch of randoms came in saying that my mic was not working, which, I mean, it's not the case. It wasn't the case then, and I mean it's working too well now. So I need to mute it. But yeah, that was the only time. I still don't know how those people found me, but was it some sort of troll raid or something? Yeah, it was like a 4chan thing. I never found the source of it, though. So I don't know what was up with that. I don't remember that much of what they said because I was halfway across the room doing Connect stuff, so I couldn't actually read the chat. And yeah, if you have Twitch Prime, you can change your badge to Twitch Turbo if you want. Don't know why you would want, but it is an option. Alright, if I hadn't missed that checkpoint, I might have won, but 3rd place, not bad. Not great either. Okay, let's hold on for a moment. I want to enter in my code. And I don't know if it would be bad if people saw this. I agree with the updated terms of service, thank you. Video, voice and text, friends. So if I say that, that means when I save this, no one can hear me anymore, right? I'm going to assume that that is the case, and that my mic is now disabled. Someone pushed you off the road. Someone pushed you off the road, and you missed the checkpoint and you got last. That's unfortunate. The checkpoint system in this game's kind of annoying. And if you miss one, it can really screw you up.
Yes.
Why don't I disable collisions so there's no problem with that? I don't think you can disable. Are these people talking about me? I don't know. Like, I don't even know if they can hear me or not because the little mic icon is not next to my name where it is on those. I don't know if it's just not showing because I am me, or if it's not showing because they can't hear me, or what's going on.
Electronic music 24/7. Only on Future Classic Radio.
Maybe my mic is just so powerful. The stream is so good it is penetrating
Turn left.
the entire internet and is being blasted into the minds of the 11 people I am racing with.
Hello, dude. Hey, dude. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you. Question is, can you hear me? You'll never know if you can hear me because now there is a loading screen. I leveled up in my KFC delivery Tesla with ludicrous mode. Oh wait, I did forget to turn the hold on off. I'm stupid. We already determined that. See, normally I don't do the hold on thing, but that time I did. Then I forgot. I forgot to hold off. So sorry about that.
For what talk?
Let's go deliver some chicken, except this is a circuit race, so we're not really going anywhere.
It's amazing how people can't help but to smack you in the back.
You know, I'm kind of slightly scared to talk now because I don't know if people are going to hear what I say or not. Like in the game. Because the people playing the game probably don't want to hear me. And I think I turned it off, but I'm not sure if I did or not.
What just happened? I definitely did
Sorry.
hit a tree, didn't I?
I don't know why I said sorry if he can't hear me. Although, for all I know, maybe he can hear me. That's the issue.
I can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
I can be heard. So I need to figure out how to make it so I can't be heard. Does anyone know how to turn off voice chat in this game? Because I've tried to figure it out and I haven't been able to. Try pressing the Xbox button. I don't think that would do anything. I mean, I'll try after the race. Which, by the way, has been a pretty good race. Yeah, it was a nice pass, but then I got passed back. Oh man, it's a race to the line. Who's gonna get it? Not me. That was a good race.
What the heck?
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of online for now before until I can figure out how to get voice chat to not work. Because apparently it was not on the last time I streamed, but now it is. I don't know. Unless I don't know.
Sure, if I can change cars.
How'd you get hot?
Alright, I'm free. I can speak now and no one can hear me except the people who I want to be able to hear me. Let me see if I can actually figure out how to get this to work. So, privacy settings in the start menu. Is it literally like in Windows 10? Privacy settings. Go to microphone. Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. That's a very interesting way to do this. So it wasn't actually this at all. So I should probably make that everybody, but I should make that back to what it was. Okay. So I figured it out. Now people actually can't hear me. It's strange though that the game does not indicate in any way that you are speaking in the game. That's a bit of an oversight, I would say, but I believe I have fixed the issue now and can now do an online adventure session. It's probably going to put me in a different one than the one I was just in. Yes, this is a very different server. Someone from the IGN group is playing, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't have just put that in the menu in the game, but instead it has to be in the Windows 10 privacy settings app for some strange reason. But I don't really want people to hear me in the game and telling me to shut up, because I'd rather not be told to shut up. I mean, it is a way, I guess, to get Twitch viewers, but it's not a way I would like to do that, because it's kind of scummy for the people who don't want to hear me. I mean, I know he was being mean, but still. I don't really want people to hear me who don't want to hear me, and that makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of voice chat in games in general. Never really used it. Put up signs around my college. I don't even know if that would be allowed. I have never seen anyone advertise their Twitch channel on my college before. There are also probably probably some more effective ways of advertising than that, because I highly doubt that everyone who goes to my college watches Twitch. I'm sure some people who go to my college watch Twitch, but it's probably not all of them. I'm 10 and I stream. Watch me sometimes on Twitch TV/TinTheStillion. Wow, that guy sounds pretty cool. I'll check his stream out sometime. Thanks for telling me about it, Benny.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I have no idea where I'm going. And I don't think there's any way I can get there in 47 seconds, so I cannot instantly teleport there. That would be a cheap way of doing it.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards,
Whee!
right.
Oh god, that reminded me of this YouTube video from like 2006 or something. Back when Internet Explorer was still relevant and probably the most used web browser, and back when Chrome didn't exist yet. There was this video that featured like the icons of the popular web browsers at the time. So there was Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and maybe Opera. But the Internet Explorer guy was like watching, like you have the logo where it's the E, that's kind of like the planet, and then you have the rings around the E, and there was a star that was going around the ring, and every time it went around, he watched it and went, wee! And it was the dumbest thing, but I was like 12 when I saw it, and I thought it was really funny. And then Firefox tells him to shut up. Not unlike I was told to shut up earlier during this stream. I should maybe find that video and show it after this race. It was like literally the first video I ever favorited on YouTube, I think. Or one of the first, definitely. But in the meantime, I've got to deliver some chicken. Because it's so good. Where are we going? Okay, we're cross-countrying. And we're driving into trees and getting bumped by other cars, which means that we're less bad off than we would have been. There's no KFC in your city. Don't worry, you're not missing out on much. KFC is not that great, in my opinion. Gotta wonder though if KFC actually delivers in some places around the world. Or if these delivery KFC cars are just complete jokes. There's a KFC like 5-10 minutes from my house, but I don't go there hardly ever. There's pretty much every fast food chain that exists on the East Coast is within 10 minutes of my house, which is fairly nice. Let me see, there's McDonald's. Actually, Burger King is kind of far. The one that was close to my house closed down. So now there's like about 4 that are kind of equidistant from each other from my house. They're all like 15 minutes away. But there's McDonald's, there's Wendy's, there's Arby's, there's KFC. There's Sonic about 15 minutes away. Panda Express about 10-15 minutes away. There's Chipotle. It's not really fast food, but there is Chipotle. Let's see. I think those are the big ones. There's also Long John Silver's about 10 minutes away. I am off course. That's not a fast food restaurant, but it is a statement of where I am relative to the track right now. It's a nice solid second place. Live about a mile away from the mall. That's pretty cool. That's like walking distance, really. So you could walk to a mall. That's really cool. I wish I was within walking distance of any sort of place where you can buy stuff. I'm kind of within walking distance of a park, but that's about it. All that being said, I am still relatively close to everything by car. We didn't have a Sonic near us until like 5 years ago, maybe. Has it really been that long? Oh, nice prize. I don't know if it's been 5 years. It's been a few years since we've had a Sonic, I would say. I remember for a 7th grade project, we had to write a letter. I have poor network conditions. Probably streaming isn't helping with that. But back in 7th grade, we had to write this, I think it was like a persuasive letter to anyone we wanted to write it to. So I chose to write to the CEO of Sonic to ask him. Oh, I've been disconnected. My connection was too poor. But yeah, I wrote a letter to the CEO of Sonic telling him to open up a restaurant in the location where he ended up opening up one. But I doubt I was the reason for that, because that little area of town kind of blew up in the past 5-10 years. So it was a sensible location to place a Sonic. But I'm not even sure if I ever actually sent the letter, because I remember like months later I saw it sitting on top of a keyboard, a musical keyboard, not a typing keyboard, and made me think that maybe it never got sent in the mail. And so the CEO of Sonic never read my letter to tell him to put a Sonic in the area. But he did eventually anyway, so I can't complain. He did not reply to the letter. So he might not have even sent the letter, but don't need to send it now because I got what I wanted. Oh man, two pictures of cars. It's like Christmas in here. Oh, by the way, last stream I said that there was no way to know which cars you have not taken a picture of. I was completely wrong. You can go to Progress and Horizon Promo, and it will list all the cars that you have not taken a picture of yet. So eventually I'll probably just buy all those cars and take pictures of them. Actually, can you take pictures of cars in the showroom without having bought them first? That is a question which I'm going to find the answer to right now. But I will search for that Internet Explorer video first. Yes, good idea. YouTube. I don't remember if it's a favorite or a liked video. I do not remember the title whatsoever. Since when did I have quality options? It's news to me if I do. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my own stream and make an echo. Except, is it paused by default? No, it's not. Pause it. Okay, we're safe. Video quality. I don't have quality options on my stream. Unless it's because I'm not playing it. Hold on. For science, I must play this video. I turned down the volume so I won't hear myself. You might hear it though. I don't know. Hold on. For science, I must play this video. I do have quality options. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know. I know Twitch said that they were going to... let me turn the volume back on. I know they said they were going to expand quality options. But I didn't know the extent that they would extend it to, so I guess 11 viewers is now enough to have quality options. Or maybe they did that thing where if you have Twitch Prime you get quality options. Which they never said anything about that, but I thought that would have been a great idea. So, I know, regardless, that's pretty cool that I have quality options now. It's probably in my favorites, not in my liked, but I'm already here, so let me just go through all my liked videos. All 497 of them. It is not here. From what I can tell. Here's some Line Rider videos. Remember Line Rider? That was a thing. I don't think I've liked hardly. I've liked like one video in the past year, and it was that one. I mean, favorited. I tend to only like videos these days, don't favorite them. This one, it's just called Wii, so I probably would not have been able to find it. Oh man, Netscape. I thought that was the funniest thing. Oh wait, no, this is a video that my friend and I made like 6 years ago, or 7 or 8 years ago. Don't watch that. Instead, watch this car crash from Forza 3. The Motorsport one, not the Horizon one. Nice. Yeah, that was before Chrome. That was uploaded July 31st, 2006. Also, it's unlisted now, so I could not have searched for it. Yeah, it is still kind of funny. It's so old that Netscape was used instead of Chrome. Should give you a good idea of how old it is. And that was the 4th video I ever favorited on YouTube, apparently. That's something. But anyhow, Forza went away. Did I close it or did it crash? I think it crashed because I was going to look at cars and then the game broke. So let's open it back up. Netscape is 100% discontinued now. The last version of Netscape had tabs. Wow. I didn't know it lasted that long. I thought it only got up to like 08. And by then it was used by nobody and had been used by nobody for several years. But yeah, Chrome is kind of like the web browser these days, I feel like. We can't sync your data with the cloud right now. I wonder if Xbox is having trouble. Try again. I guess I'll play offline then. I don't have an Xbox One, so that shouldn't matter. I mean, it should be able to sync my data once it can sync data again, right? Yeah, I made some courses in LineWriter too, many computers ago, so no chance in the world I'd ever be able to find them. But I did buy LineWriter 2. That was a game that you could buy on the DS, the Wii, and PC. I had the DS version because I wanted the Wii version, but I couldn't find it, or the PC version. And it's a terrible game. Really not good. Let's see here. Oh, I want to take a picture. This car I don't have a picture of, so let's look at decals. Yeah, oh, that's a cool decal actually. Kinder Surprise Egg. Yeah, I remember in like 5th grade in computer class, we always played LineWriter all the time. That was really cool. Good night, Vinny. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, this game, you can make your own decals, and people have made some really strange decals. I've also made some really good ones, like the Kinder Surprise, which I'll go ahead and download and show. You cannot take pictures of cars before you buy them, it appears. But I like this one. I like that decal a lot. But let's go search. I found that funny and cartoon tend to have the weirdest decals. No guarantees that we'll find any for this car. No guarantees that we'll find any at all if the Xbox services are having issues like it seems like they might be. Don't know for sure. There are 3 funny liveries for this car. Maybe we'll actually see them one day. If you had this game, you would just drive the cars that look really dumb. Yeah, I've downloaded a few dumb decals. If this ever loads, maybe we'll see what's so funny about these. A lot of the ones I've seen are in the funny category are just like "Hail Satan" written on the side of the car, which is not quite the funny I'm trying to find. I don't think this is ever going to load. Instead, let me show you some of the ones I found. So let's see. Here's one That is the dumbest concept I've ever seen. So, okay, here it's Pokemon, that's fine, but then it's Chikachu, who's saying Chica on one side, and then on the other side, again it's Chikachu with a different pose, and it's just saying Chi. So, yeah, I don't know why someone wanted to make a female human version of Pikachu. One that is not wearing very many clothes, but there you have it. It exists, and it's on the side of this Bugatti. Hey, Pinguino, you picked a very strange time to enter the stream. I'm showing off the weirdest decals that I found so far. And that is one of them. Let's see. Let me get in this car. I have a weird decal for this one. Don't have it loaded up at the moment. So I'm going to load it up at the moment. This one. So the Chikachu design, I actually used that in a 33 lap race because I needed to do that to get an achievement. So I did 33 laps in a track in that car. It's a pretty fun race, actually. But yeah, this is a truck which is advertising Pepsi Max with the anime girl in a bikini next to it because, you know, why not? Gotta advertise Pepsi on our truck with anime girls with very little clothes on. I mean, how could I not buy this? Also, yes, you did see Homer Simpson. I'll get to that one. So yeah, that's the design. Let's see what else is there. I wish you could just view them directly from here, but no, I gotta go into my car list and gotta get into the Toyota. And then once we're in the Toyota, we can go to Designs, My Designs, and then load the design. It's not the simplest process in the world, unfortunately. But yeah, this is Homer Simpson, who looks a bit off. And then we have Peppa Pig and Minecraft. Because of course we do, you know. Minecraft, Peppa Pig, and Homer Simpson are three things that definitely go together. I mean, of course they do. It's just common sense. So yeah, that's a design. Let me load this one back. Because this design is actually good, and I like it. As opposed to the other one, which I just downloaded because it was so ridiculous. What else do I have? I know I have one more. This one. Gotta get into the car. This is the car I used to get all the skill points really quickly. Because it is a skill boost car. So this design is actually really well done. In terms of how it was made. So yeah, it's some anime girl and Sonic the Hedgehog. Because why not? Apparently the girl might be from Love Live, Love Live, School Idol Project. I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it, though. But yeah, I just saw Anime Girl and Sonic and thought, well, that's a design. It's a really well-made design, too, for what it is. Just, I don't know if I would drive it personally. But yeah, do I have any other weird designs? I think those were the ones that I specifically downloaded because of how weird they were. Here's a Tic Tac car for some reason. Domino's Pizza 30-minute delivery. Monopoly Money. Puyo Puyo. This one's actually a really nice design, and I like it legitimately, and have used it. I'll show that one in a moment. Renault Assistance Car. The police Jaguar. There are billions of police Crown Victorias. Like, quite a lot. Here's a milk delivery Reliant Robin. I showed this one off last stream, I think. But I really like this one because it's the milk carton from Blur, and it makes me think of Pinguino because he has that as his avatar. Jimmy John's Bowler because, you know, why not? And yeah, that's it in terms of weird designs that I found so far, but I'm sure there are more if we can load them. Let's see if we can load them. No. I feel like the answer might be no. That is a shame. I wonder if this is like a known thing that like Xbox is having issues. Xbox online status. Service status. Or if my internet's just really bad. Oh man, there's an issue with Fox News on Xbox 360. How is the Blu-ray player on the Xbox One experiencing issues? Like, how does that work? I don't understand. Well, they're having some issues, but they don't seem to have anything to do with the issue I'm having. How has OneDrive been down for the past 2.5 months? Seems like something you should have fixed within that time frame. All games are operating normally, apparently. Maybe my internet's just been really bad right now. Speed test might give away too much detail. I can use fast.com, I think, which is the speed test developed by Netflix. I like this one because if you go to slow.com, it redirects you to fast.com, which is fantastic. I have 90 megabits per second, which is what I pay for, so that does not seem to be any sort of problem. Forza Horizon 3 server is not available at this time. Except for the fact that it apparently is available. Maybe it was just that car. Maybe if we take this RSX, we can see some decals for it. There we go. So by default, it just gives you some random decals. Sometimes you can find some weird things there, but usually not. Usually you have to search for them. There we go. Hey, it's wood. Oh, a safety car. That's actually kind of cool. I like that one. Oh, okay. Is that going to be all she wrote, or are we going to get some more? I think the servers have given up at the moment. I like the crash test car, though. It's a concept I haven't seen that much. Not as much as I thought I would. But cartoon is where the really weird ones are, I found. Although I don't think any of them are here right now. Thanks, Forza. Are people on the Forza subreddit complaining about this? Let's find out together. That seems like a thing to do. New. Glitch with the auction house. What is the glitch? I don't know. Whatever. Can't connect to online. Okay. You have a Torito issue, I think. You might need to reinstall Torito. Torito reinstall. Now there's like a Microsoft page on this Microsoft Torito troubleshooting. This one. This is the page that I need to link to the guy. There. I've done my part in the Forza community. But yeah, no one seems to be complaining about this issue. Maybe it is literally just me, or maybe it's because I'm streaming. Oh hey, it loaded. I just had to complain for long enough and look away, and eventually it'll work. It's Adventure Time, some anime, more anime. It's a lot of anime and cartoon you'll see. And some really not that great Minecraft design. Probably made by like an 8-year-old or something, but Adventure Time is your favorite anime. Well, it's not all anime in Cartoon World, but I mean, that's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. Except I don't watch Adventure Time. Why did I load the bad Minecraft design? I don't know. I'll load all of these, except for the ones I don't load, which will probably be all of them besides this one. Oh. I can't load that one. Okay. I can't load any of these. Great. Let's take a look at this car. I've decided. I already have one. This is where I got the Jimmy John's car from. You don't recall BMO having those eyes. I don't watch much anime, so I don't know who any of the characters are, really. So, I wouldn't know. Everyone's just generic anime girl to me. Like, even if they're a guy or not anime, they're still generic anime girl. Hey look, it's a Cadillac. Does anyone under the age of 60 actually care about Cadillacs or think they are cool? It's not a terrible car. Hey, servers are working at this moment in time. This very specific moment in time. What sort of cartoon things have people made for the Cadillac? One person has made this. What is this? It's literally just a black car. Great, thank you. Thank you for your contribution to the Forza storefront. Let's see, can we get some funny designs? Are there even any? There is one. Let's go ahead and download it now. I can't. Gotta wait for it to load before I can. Street Mafia! Oh, I can't download this one. So, this is just Let's put a bunch of puzzle pieces on the car and write Street Mafia on the side, because why not? Somebody made this design and thought, you know what, this is a good design. I should upload it to the storefront. Yeah, the servers seem to be very finicky at the moment, so... Just want to see some designs. I want to see some cartoons in the Corvette. But no, you can't do it because you're streaming or the servers are being weird or whatever. I haven't dropped any frames, so... And my internet seems to be fine. And I've also had some issues with this when I'm not streaming, so... I suspect it's a game issue. Or at least not a streaming issue. Maybe it is some sort of issue with how my computer is hooked up to this or whatever. Because it has to do the weird Torito thing. Because it's an Xbox game, but you're playing it on a PC. So, I guess I'll do some more championships. You know, why not do it in the Chikachu car? But you can't actually see most of Chikachu from the back, so... I don't have to remind myself all the time of what I am driving.
I marked their position on your map.
Find Lucky 7 Evan. No, L Lucky 7 Evan. Wait, no, it's actually L Lucky S7 Evan. Alrighty, let's find L Lucky S7 Evan. 10Y, why not? Hey, look, it's a picture of a car I need. Yeah, General Motors Corporation. They make trucks and stuff, and vans. Not the mini type of vans. Another picture. I wonder how many skins of Sonichu have been made. I haven't seen any. Oh, hello, Lucky 7. I haven't seen hardly any skins of regular Sonic, so I don't know if I will. Maybe in like Forza 6 or something, there have been a few made. One of the things I don't like about decals in this game is that I don't think there's a way to search for decals across all cars. It's only specific to the car you currently have, and I kind of don't like that, because I kind of just want to be able to search like pizza and find all the cars that have decals like pizza delivery cars, but I can't seem to do that. Also, I think I'm going to lose this. Unless he gets screwed over by the traffic. He got screwed over by the traffic. Victory is mine! Oh, he's only level 60. That won't help me. You're fired. And I'm now Donald Trump, apparently. I would like to apologize on behalf of the entire American population for being Donald Trump. Alright, enough just driving around randomly. Let's do a championship. I want everyone to drive Bugattis in this championship, and I want to remove that race. So it's now a slightly shorter championship than it was before. That way it takes less time, and I can go through these championships more quickly. All 63 of them. I've done like 6, maybe 7. Actually, I think I've done 7, so this is my 8th. Eventually, maybe I'll get through all of them, I don't know. After this championship, hey Chikachu, after this championship I'll see if the servers are stable again. Yes, I must show the size of this car for as long as possible while driving it and miss the checkpoint in the process. So let's do this without missing the checkpoint. Oh my god, it's Mason. Okay. Currently playing on the hardest AI difficulty, which is called Unbeatable, and I feel like it's a bit of a misnomer because I have beaten the Unbeatable AI before. They are actually rather beatable. Don't know if I'll beat all of them this race, but we'll see. Well, at least we get a podium, that's something. See the Chikachu decal in all its glory as we drive across the line and then drive back. Oh, I also meant to show off the Puyo Puyo decal, which is genuinely great. I'll do that after the championship.
Skill songs are cool, Horizon. I just push a button and you get double skill chains, courtesy of Future Classic. Should I push it? I'm gonna push it.
Yes, let's do this one. What's that? The double stacked with cheese? Oh man. Now I'm hungry. It's all that ad's fault. Also, I like how all the cars are either blue or yellow. There are no other colors this car can be. Blue, yellow, or Chikachu special yellow. Oh, this is only 2 laps. That's interesting. Usually most races are 3 laps. Looks like we might have 2 third places in a row. Indeed we do. Woo, third again. I've now reached level 200. That's pretty cool. Of course, apart from all the other things that are cooler than reaching level 200 in Forza Horizon 3, which is probably a lot of things in the grand scheme of things. And where's the other race? Here it is. It's a sprint race. In the grand scheme of things, it's almost 11. The only thing is we don't know what the scale is. Scale could be anything. It could be from tortoise to banana, from albatross to Missouri. Yes, the state of Missouri. Hello, everyone. It's kind of a cheap way to get into second place, but these guys are artificial, doesn't matter. I'll be cheap to get into the lead as well. Look at Chikachu. I'm sorry. But I essentially spent 1.7 million credits on this car just for this decal, so I need to get my fair share of use out of it. Even though I have like 9 million credits right now. I have way too many credits in this game. VIP bonus doesn't help with that. So I get double credits on all the wheel spins. which kind of makes the credits you win during races feel kind of pointless. I started streaming sort of later than usual. Not really. I mean, it started like 8:30. I guess usually I'm around 8 o'clock, but it's not really that much later. Two third places and a win. I'm gonna say I finished second overall in the championship. Maybe he joined in later, that was it. No one was kind of really watching for the first 15 minutes or so anyway. Someone is in this group, this club. Someone's in the lag club. I won the championship apparently, okay. If you say so. Not like it really matters if you win or not, because it's just, you get a bit more credits and experience. But you still complete the championship even if you finish dead last, which I actually like that. Do I want to like this design? I'm gonna have to cancel for that one. Alrighty, let's find out. If we go to the auto show, can we view decals and laugh at them? Let's take a look at this car. I've decided. Give me those decals. I don't think it's going to give me the decals. I think it's given up. This is like half the reason I wanted to stream tonight, was to just look at dumb decals and laugh at them, but then the servers had to say, no, you're not allowed to do that, Tin. Cannot stand for this decal laughing at. Maybe the issue is I'm not using a car that starts the letter S, you know, like the Celine S7. I don't think that was the issue. But we can look at it. In wood medium. That's my favorite type of wood. Gotta get my car in steel Damascus, or maybe steel galvanized, whatever you're feeling like, or steel breast, steel semi-gloss, steel polish. There's a lot of different types of steel. Maybe I'll take realistic camo woodland matte for my supercar. I won't be allowed to look at decals until I learn to respect them. That is true. Okay, last chance. I believe in you. I respect decals. I will not laugh at any decals. I promise you, game. I don't think the game heard me. Oh, of course the game didn't hear me. I'm muted the microphone in the game settings. Or rather, in the privacy settings of Windows 10. Because it's weird like that. We will not see any decals for the Subaru SVX, which is also known as the Alcyon, I believe. So, whoops. I guess I'll just show you the Puyo Puyo decal and then be sad that I can't show you any other decals besides, you know, Chikachu. My cars. This one. Hey Brian, how are you doing? I'm just showing off some of the best and the worst decals I found so far. Here's one of the best ones. It's Puyo Puyo. I think it's Arle, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of characters, and a lot of them kind of look similar. But regardless, it's Puyo on a car, and I really like it. And there's Carbuncle. I know who he is. He goes goo 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 goo. Yeah, I think you've missed Chikachu. It's important that you see Chikachu, Brian, because someone made it. Someone probably spent hours of their life making this design. For some reason, this was made, and I spent 1.7 million credits on a car just so I could have this design and drive it around. That car hurts to look at. Yeah, it does. I don't know why someone made it, but I knew why I had to download it. Actually, hold on. Can't I see who made the design and then see what other designs he made? Okay, so it's made by that guy. How do I see the other designs that person's made? I think I know how to do it. It's convoluted, I can tell you that much. And probably won't work if the servers are having issues. I'd have to like find it in the designs and then actually I could search for the creator here, but again it's probably not gonna work. Damaru, I think that was the guy's name. It's not gonna find it. I don't even know I'm trying because the servers are having issues at the moment. But whenever the servers are not having issues, I will look and see what other decals this guy has made, if any. I was having issues with the servers being unavailable. I can close the game and retry. No reason not to do that. Yeah, I just kept getting Forza Horizon 3 servers are unavailable when trying to look at decals. And I had that happen before. And it just kind of fixes itself eventually, like the next day. I've seen this intro far too many times in the past 2 weeks. I looked, yeah, it says, here's an indication. We can't seek your data with the cloud right now. It's too sunny, there are no clouds, so I have to play offline. Which is fine, because I don't have an Xbox One, but... Are people complaining now? No. No one's complaining. Forza Horizon 3 servers are not available. That must be for Horizon 2, because it was a month ago. I don't know. I don't see any issues about it. So it's just a thing that happens sometimes for me. Maybe a computer restart would require it, or would be required, but I don't feel like restarting my computer. It's too much effort, and also, you know, the stream would have to go down to fix an issue that I don't even know would be fixed by restarting my computer. I'll get you the guy's name. No. Yes. Guy's name is Donaru space 8088. Description is Pokemon. Not the Pokemon I'm familiar with, but to each their own. That's the guy's name. Search for his other designs and tell me if there's anything. Maybe post a picture in the chat if there is. In the meantime, no other designs. Aw. In the meantime, I'm gonna get into my Pepsi Max Ford Shelby Raptor here, because anime girls in bikinis is how I advertise Pepsi Max. Yeah, and you can't escape the decal on this one because it's on the rear of the car or the truck, the whatever you would like to call it. Let's go 400 whole yards.
You have arrived at your destination.
I feel like it would be a bad idea to search up that character. Might be, but I feel like it's something that needs to be searched for the benefit of mankind. I think the game just crashed. That's great. Or at least it's soft locked. There it goes. Okay. Trucks are just cars with anime names on them. Truer words have never been said. Why can't I drive my Pepsi Max car? What is this rubbish? Like, no. I'm gonna make my own championship then, where I can drive this. So this is just a generic off-road car, not an extreme off-road car. That's where the difference is. Oh, also, Brian, apparently I could be heard in voice chat because someone told me to shut up earlier today. So I had to figure out how to turn that off, and it was a bit of a pain to turn off voice chat in Forza Horizon 3. But I did it, so now people can't hear me anymore. Hooray. Okay, Cheek Chew. I'm browsing this on my iPad for maximum security. Yeah, I found Chikachu. She exists. For better or for worse. Hint, for worse. Alrighty. Time to delete my browser history, except I just have incognito mode all the time on Safari on my iPad, so I don't have to bother with that. Yeah, Pepsi Max. Drink it up. No, I think what happened was that people could hear me talk, and so someone looked me up on Twitch and found me. And that's what happened. Let's go, Pepsi. Yeehaw. What is going on there? Come on. Gotta wonder what happened to that AI there. That was quite an interesting thing. Also, I gotta take a picture. Yeah, 2 cars. Cool. Ram Runner and the race truck. Fortunately, as far as I know, you don't win anything for taking a picture of every car. Presumably because as DLC comes out, there will be more cars. Had a car land on you earlier. If only vertical takedowns were a thing like they were in Burnout Revenge. Can someone please contact EA and tell them to make a new Burnout game? That would be fantastic. You know, some random person is probably going to come into this stream and see the vehicle I'm driving and be very confused. I don't know if they'll be so repulsed as to leave my stream and never come back, or so intrigued as to stay and then maybe enjoy the stream and eventually follow and help contribute to my eventual goal of 1 billion followers, which I hope to reach by, maybe the end of this stream was a bit too ambitious. How about the end of the year? I think I can get 1 billion followers by the end of the year. Seems easy enough. Awesome, clean racing as I bounce into a wall, thank you. Also, Brian, I sent you a Horizon Blueprint challenge, which you should take a look at. It uses that undrivable BMW thing. You got 1 billion followers the other day. Aw man, if you can do it, then anyone can. And therefore I can. So I should never give up and never surrender. I wonder if the Pepsi Max guy has made any other vehicles. Or livery designs, rather. I know the guy who made all the KFC delivery liveries. Also has a couple of liveries for Tampax for some reason. I don't know why, but you can get one of the those the Ford vans, and you can get it with Tampax decals if you want those. I mean, to each their own. You might want to drive the Tampax mobile. Wait, what? How is there no championship? Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay. I want that one. Good job, me.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now I can continue the championship as I yawn. FPS lag. Was the stream lagging for a moment? If it was, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I apparently have quality settings, and maybe it flipped qualities automatically or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's not good. That is directly into the wall. I was gonna say this is the first time I've ever gotten quality options, but that's not true. I think I did, in that April Fool's stream I did, where I had a bunch of viewers, because I impersonated a streamer who is more popular than me. And then that streamer hosted me. That's yes. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna take that one. I wanted the truck to land that so badly. Was so ready to give it a 10 out of 10, but I just couldn't. Kind of failed at the part where it matters, which is landing on your wheels. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time to recover. Whoa, that's not good. And then I miss it the other way. This checkpoint does not want to be gotten, it seems like. Okay, there we go. We kind of got it. Except it's a really weird angle. And I won. I beat the unbeatable opponents. I am suing. How many skill points do I have now? I'm curious. I have 14. I can get this thing, which I really don't care about. I'm just getting those so I can say I've gotten all of them. I have 2 wheel spins. Let's see if I get anything good. That'd be a nice car to get. I almost got it. Instead I get a different car. That would also be a nice car to get. Can I get that car? No. I've been gifted 125,000 credits. That's cool. Oh, a new Forzathon starts in 2 days. Let me see what that's about. Get 3 stars on 3 drift zones with any Japanese car to win 15,000 credits. Bank 100,000 skill score in a single chain to win 15,000 experience. And score 35,000 points in a drift zone with the Toyota Trino to win a Nissan Silvia 94. That's pretty cool because you cannot buy that car or unlock it in any other way, I don't think. So maybe if that loaded, I can look at decals now. I just really want to look at decals, in case you haven't noticed. View all. Can we see decals? Please? Pretty please? Ah, it's loading. Yay, we have decals. Hey, look at SpongeBob. There's a lot of these where it's just a bunch of SpongeBob faces on the car. Harley Quinn is a cupcake, apparently. That one's pretty cool. There's Jigglypuff. That is a very mean Jigglypuff. Like, I don't think Jigglypuff is supposed to be that mean. Also, it has a knife. Wow, that is a very, very mean Jigglypuff. Also, this was made by Funky Line 33. They just put that right on the back there just so you can't use the decal at all. Great job. I mean, the happy Jigglypuff is pretty cute. I like that one. I don't know if I'd put the angry one with the bloody knife on the side of a car, but, you know, to each their own. Let's take a look at the decals for this very similar car. Here's Plants vs. Zombies. There's Pikachu. BradyIsALady.com. I have no idea what that website is. Hey, it's Miss Pac-Man. That one's actually pretty good. The Stone Island. There's Star Trek. There's Doraemon. There's Marie Rose from whatever Marie Rose is from. Rabbids. It's a Minion Mobile. Nice. They've put the the eyeliner on the headlights. Anime, Plants vs. Zombies, Adventure Time, anime, elephants and giraffes, South Park, robots, cats, Buzzo the Clown. What is this? What is Buzzo the Clown? It says Pating. Again, the eye, it's like a face. They've turned the front of the car into a face, which is slightly strange. There's Buzzo the Clown in all his glory. Honk honk. Honk honk. And what does it say on the top? I can't read that. Oh well. And then some Batman stuff. Let's take a look at this car. The Mini John Cooper Works GP. Pokeballs, Frankenstein, Overwatch apparently. Was it Minions, Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob, Pokemon, Ghost? None of these are amusing enough. There's a pumpkin. Homer Simpson likes stuffed beer, that's true. And there's some Minions, which apparently one of them says bellow instead of hello. Like the TMNT one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Let's see, what's a car that's gonna have good decals? That Ford panel van I was talking about. I missed it. Here it is. The Ford Transit Super Sport Van. Yep, there's the Tampax decal I was talking about. Here's a car on the side of the van. Free Wi-Fi. Always comfortable network. Yes, I always want a comfortable network. The Australia Post. Wish my wife was this sturdy, badum-tis. Escolar, so that's a school bus apparently, maybe. Vapetopia. Yeah, here's our vape site. 280 miles an hour is a speed that has nothing to do with how fast this van can go. Give me some cartoons, please. We have the Mystery Machine. That's actually pretty good. Life is Xbox with some weird dog. I've seen a lot of cars with that decal. I don't know why. Hong Kong Phooey. Herbert's Popsicles. No, it's Pop Kikles. Good job spelling. There's Space Invaders. South Park. Some flowers. That's kind of cool. More South Park. Mystery Machine, not as good as the other Mystery Machine. Forza-thon with some anime girl, because you know why not. Adventure Time. Family Guy. There's the worst Mystery Machine yet. They keep getting worse. That's a pretty good one. NASCAR sucks, written in the worst font possible. Oh, we got to take a closer look at this one. Man Love Rules. So I think it's a Top Gear reference, but not at all done the way the Top Gear reference actually was done. Just take a look at this beauty. This fantastic decal. This freedom of expression. That one's pretty cool. Here's a Splatoon car. Not particularly well done, but it's nice enough. Yeah, another Mystery Machine. Rabbids, Duff, Nyan Cat. I think that's how you pronounce it. Seen a lot of those. There's a weirdly orange Mystery Machine. Elfin Lied. Okay. Happy Halloween. That one's pretty nice. Elmo Super Driver. Alright. South Park Jesus. Some weird abstract thing. Delicious Ice Cream. That's actually pretty good. I like that one. Minions. There's the weird Homer again. There's SpongeBob again. And I think the server might have given up. It's loading them. Les Minions. Chef's Snacks. Does anyone play Splatoon anymore? I don't, but I think some people do. Just not anyone that I know. South Park School Bus. Burn Rubber. I Want You for the Foot Clan. There's an Amazon thing. Oh man. Oh man. Gotta go fast. It is a bad representation of a bad representation of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what an image. Like truly, this is the pinnacle of decal design. It does not get better than this. Same thing on the other side. Nothing on the back. We will never know if there's anything on the top. There's a Muppet. Some penguin thing. Hey, look, anime! Took long enough to see some anime on the Ford. More anime. Sharks! South Park. Nintendo. SpongeBob. Was that some weird mutant Chibi Robo? Except I think it's a graffiti can. Ren and Stimpy? Maybe. Rick and Morty. It's Pikachu. Forza Horizon 3. Money, money, money. That is a fantastic decal. Tons of effort. Tons of effort put into that one. Super Meat Boy. School Bus. South Park. Very weird looking bee. The police van. Flowers by Internet. Totally innocent flower company. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. Swag. Okay. Is that Link looking very angry? Alright. The Joker. Oh, that's the soup company. That's cool. And that's it for cartoons, but I'm sure there's some funny decals as well. Got a free Wi-Fi. Gentle Rentals, which is like Enterprise, but not. Unsuspecting van. I suspect nothing from this. My thoughts exactly. It's like Pepe done like you'd see it in a deck of cards, where it's like on top and below. Great. Sao good. It is a decent Pepe, I'll give it that. I've seen worse Pepes. What is this? I think it's supposed to say so good, but it's written Sao good. And then it has the most ridiculously basic picture of a pig imaginable. Metskuri Jungman. Great. Sao good. Sao good. FedEx Express. Some bomb disposal. Pizza delivery. Ambulance. Picking up ill people and taking them to the hospital in your community. There's another Top Gear reference for you. Happy herbs. Nice creams. Nice dreams. Or ice creams. Could be either one. Blockbuster. Yeah, remember when they were relevant? Hell, it's the mayonnaise mobile. Oh, that's fantastic. Bring out the best. Why did someone make mayonnaise? I mean, it's really well done mayonnaise. I'll give it that. I kind of want to drive this vehicle. What's going to take you an hour, Bryant? Dodgy Bros. Swag. Written in highly fancy font. Sleep at the wheel, caution. If you crash, be there in a flash. That's good to know. Drift Police. DHL written in some terrible font. If ha 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 ha, get it? Because Australia's in the southern hemisphere. It's upside down. Buying GF, sure. Walmart. Babar, I remember Babar vaguely. Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Thank you for reminding me about that. Make America great again. No, thank you. Why are there so many DHL vans? Probably because it's easy to make. So people want to make something and do it. Hey, it's KVWN4 San Diego. Gotta honor our local news stations. You mad, bro? Parcel farce. Not the C. Oh, well. Sells that then. That's definitely not the CIA. Powered by Super Eurobeat. Got a bunch of those. Popeyes. It's the second pop. I've just seen something. I saw that out of the corner of my eye and I knew I had to take a look at it. That's fantastic. That must have taken a ton of work to make. So they probably had to input the colors manually for each one of those blocks. Shame it's not in the back. Huh? Hail Satan. Again. No thank you. Yep, Tampax. Get your Tampax. Juan's hot dogs. It's a very lewd looking hot dog. Dirty Dick's Crab Shack. Nice. There's America Van. Piztac. Okay. Jahoo. Hover Van. Last time I checked, you can't just put the word hover van on a van to make it a hover van. Fed up. Haha. Why? It's a waifu delivery service. Just what I always wanted. Waifus to you. Waifu delivery service. Makes frequent stops. That's also pretty great. Always fresh. Always tasty. You gotta get those muffins. Guys, this is not a drug van. Do not think it is a drug van because it is not a drug van. Oversized load. Try and hit me. Some cows. Cows being inducted. And Japanese van. I don't know what that says, but it looks nice. That was all the funny. But there's also humorous. Maybe there's some different stuff under humorous. We'll see. It looks mostly the same. In fact, it looks almost completely the same so far. Hillary from prison. Legend of Zelda. Trusty plumbing. Totally not surveillance. The Meth Lab. The Cannonball Express. There's a UPS fan. I saw someone driving with that online, which is cool. It's a ramen van. That's pretty cool. What's that? Ugglechuss Plumbing. That's an interesting name for a plumber, Mr. Ugglechuss. Those are some nice decals. It's really well done. You hate me. I'm sorry, Brian. Let's see. Any other things we might want to look at? How about fantasy? Death Daisy. League of Legends. Join now. Some MS Paint Tree. Motorcraft Fast Lube. Gotta get that lube from Reaper. Halo 5. Gears of War. Slender Van. Great. There's Tomb Raider. There's Assassin's Creed with a girl who's missing half of her shirt. Dolphins. Walmart. Anime. That's a lot of anime there. Alright. That's enough of the van. Let's take a look at Crown Victoria, because you know it's just going to be a billion different polices. But maybe if we say cartoon, we'll get some cartoon polices. Like here's Cookie Monster, South Park Police, Pork Cop, Donuts, GTA 5. It's a pretty good decal. Again, Life is Xbox. Pac-Man, Mario, the Crash Dummies, and that. So it's not 100% cop cars. That's something. What's funny? What's funny about a police car when they put a marijuana sticker on the side? That's what makes it funny. Skittles. Yep, we got the mean police. Better watch out. D's Nuts is out to get you. Border Patrol. Zombie Outbreak Response Team. Not a cop. Good to know. Rainbow Livery. Ah, the Top Gear reference. Hot dog, okay. So is this car supposed to be a hot dog? And by putting hot dog on the side means it's a hot dog. Oh man, that new patrol. Let's see. It's gotta be at least one other car. Ah. How many free candy jokes are we going to see? There's Pedo Bear, great. There's one. There's Trump. Free, ah, okay. Monster Hunter, One Punch Man. It's a pretty good One Punch Man. There's a not so good Morty. More Mystery Machines. This actually makes more sense as the Mystery Machine than the Ford Transit van does. Anime Potato Girl. I mean Tomato Girl. Clowns. Halloween. Bunch of Mystery Machines. More Homer. Hello Kitty. More Schoolless. More really bad looking SpongeBobs. Oh, the bucket list challenge. That's why you hate me. Yeah, that's good luck with that one. That's all I have to say. Here's someone who can't even write the Mystery Machine in the correct orientation. That's wonderful. Oh man, it's Sonic and Anime Girl again. This time we see all of Sonic. We love Rin Hashizura. And she's on the roof as well, but I can't see that, unfortunately. Yeah, the car actually handles better off-road than on-road, surprisingly. But you also have to be careful because you will randomly take damage while being off-road. Here's Despicable Me. Here's Squid Girl. That's pretty cool. SpongeBob and Suicide Squad. Fantastic. Did I look at the funny ones? I don't think so. There's going to be a million free candy references. And Trump references. Ordinary van, Netflix, and chill. Just a van. We are not spying. We are not stalking. All hail the Donald. Jif peanut butter. Okay, I like that one. Here's Lemon Jif. I did not know Lemon Jif existed. And I'm still not sure if it exists. Whoosh. This is actually a really good Harambe. Trump. Cafe to you. Supreme. Burger King. Nintendo. Here's a picture of a Citron. Actually a pretty good one. Some bread that's on fire. 2 out of 10. That's how well we rate that chicken drumstick or whatever it is on the side. MudDriveClubGraphics.com. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised by the lack of free candy jokes. Unless they get banned, that is a possibility. Let's take a look at the Hummer. How many Trump jokes are we going to get here? There's one. Will there be another one? Not in the default. There is some anime. Actually, I'm sure if I look at any Japanese car, there will be tons of anime. You know, sometimes I just have this urge to have Arnold Schwarzenegger written on the side of my car. You know, no reason whatsoever, just... There's Popeyes again. Okay, let's take a look at the NSX. It's a Honda. This one. What I find is that there's not much anime in the defaults, but if you go into cartoon, it's tons of anime. There's anime. Well, there's some anime. There's a wolf, some rabbit in a jetpack, and a whole bunch of different colors. Take your pick. Pac-Man. I've seen that Pac-Man a lot. Super Mario Kart. That's surprisingly little anime. I'm disappointed. Mr. Burns is not anime, I would say. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this one. Nissan GTR. This might have some anime. There's One Piece. That's an anime. That's an anime. That's an anime. That's an anime. Yeah, got a bunch of anime here. There's probably something to be said about this car having the number 6 immediately followed by this car having the number 9, but I'm not going to say it. Have some shurikens. Have a Gengar. It's actually a pretty nice Gengar. Have some blood splatter. Have a bunch of small stickers on the car. Hey look, there's 69 written on the side of a car with anime. There it is again, but slightly different. Taco Tuesday. Papers, please. Reference. That's pretty cool. Pichu. Oh. Elfin lied, so we must splatter him. I'm still slightly surprised. I thought there'd be a bit more anime. Maybe the race car GTR will have anime. It has KFC delivery, so I mean, can't go wrong there. Someone put a Gran Turismo decal on a car in Forza. That is sacrilege. The original Xbox logo is actually one of the manufacturer stickers that you can stick on to cars. For some reason, they never got rid of that one, so you can just still stick the original Xbox logo on any car as one decal. So they did not, or probably did not, make that decal. There's Super Mario Kart. That's pretty cool. There's, I think is that Totoro? Yes, it says Team Totoro. That's anime. Hello Kitty could theoretically be anime. It's from Japan, I think. This is not loading. So, there it goes. That's anime. That's Fallout. A lot of Fallout. Some anime. This one actually looks really well done. To the point where I want to view it with my eyeballs. Yeah, it's really well designed. The people who make anime designs tend to put a lot of effort into them. Like, I mean, even the effort just put into that tiny logo. I mean, ignore the pixelization that Forza just does to textures because it doesn't render them in a high enough resolution, but I mean, just the amount of effort put into this is quite a lot. So, I mean, props to whoever made this. That is a very nice design. Let's take a look at some car that nobody cares about, like the Plymouth Prowler. This car amuses me that it made it in this game. Uh-oh. There are no recommended designs. Maybe no one's just ever made a design for this car. Here we go. 7-Eleven. That reminds me of the Jeff Gordon racing game we've talked about earlier that had 7-Eleven sponsorships and Pepsi sponsorships and also Fritos, incidentally. Maybe I should stream that one day if anyone would be interested in that. Yawn. Here's pixelized Superman. Here's non-pixelized Batman. There's the Joker. There's Yamame Kuroda. Hail, Satan, and Flames. Those are the only funny decals for these cars. Or for that one, rather. Here's another car that nobody probably cares about. The 1968 Opel GT. Are there any cartoon liveries for this? 2. And one of them is not a cartoon. Great. How about funny? No one's made a funny decal for the Opel GT yet. Such is the world we live in. I want to see what people have made for this car. That's an anime thing. So we have one anime thing. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything as ridiculous as Chichichu. Or Chikachu. And I am slightly disappointed in that. Again, hail Satan. Alright, let's take a look at a few more. Then I should probably go to bed because I have to be up at 7. And I have not been getting up at 7. And it's already past midnight, I believe. Not quite, it's almost midnight, but not quite. Let's take a look at this Volvo. Can I get anime for my Volvo? I need my anime. Fans on my computer are beginning to spin up, which is probably not great. Means I've been playing this for too long. Can we see the designs? Can I see the anime on the Volvo, please? I think the answer is no. I think the servers are kind of dying again. I don't think I'm going to get anime on my Volvo. There was no anime. Anime never existed. Just a figment of our imagination. Okay, I'm done with that. I want to see if I can rush Spirit. Want to see if they've made anything, but I don't know how to find that out. I think I actually have to leave out and then go into the paints from here, maybe. I don't know, well, it doesn't matter because I think the servers are down again, so never mind. So yeah, I have 10 million credits, that's something. Means I can buy any car in the game. But yeah, I think I'm about done for tonight. Thank you all for watching me race and deal with people telling me to shut up and figuring out how to turn the microphone off in the game, and then looking at dumb decals and watching the servers go down. All in all, I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. So I think it's going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching. And I don't know when I'll stream next. Eventually. Maybe later this week, who knows. But in the meantime, hope you all have a good evening, and I will see you later. Good night.